Hello, everyone. Hello. Fooled you. I'm actually over here. I'm not even down there by the bamboo farm. I wasn't even over there. You guys thought I was there the whole time? Nope. Now I am. See how this thing's doing. I AFK'd a little bit last night, but like the server I think went to reset about an hour after I decided to log into AFK. So like we have some blocks of bamboo. This is good for like any more wood needs or whatever, but I don't have a crazy amount. Going live while you are editing is just so rude. Well, I don't know where I'm going with that one. Dude, there's like, can you guys hear this? You guys can't hear this. There's like some serious jets going on outside all of a sudden. I don't know why. Every once in a while, I'll hear a lot of jet activity outside. It's super annoying. Hey, Nana, don't tell me what to do, please. Thank you. Savagified, hey, thanks so much for the 10-month resub. Welcome back. Hey, Black Iris. How's my day been? It's been pretty good. I woke up a little bit later than I wanted to. I was going to go to the store this morning, but yeah, I didn't have time. Today we're going to work on the sorting system here. I need to figure out where items are going and then set the filters for said items. I'm probably going to have a few sections that aren't going to be used, and that's fine. Space for expansion, or if we get too many of like one item, I can break it out into that. Don't creeper me. No creeperino, please. Dude, I totally almost got creepered there by the creeper that doesn't exist. A Darby with a 7-stream streak? There's monsters nearby. There's no monsters. Am I the monster? Haha. I was able to rest. How am I doing this day? I'm doing pretty good. Get up the stairs. Stop looking at chat and actually look at the screen. Okay. So I went to my season 10 world. The HermitCraft season 10. I went to my base on the season 10. And I took a screenshot of like kind of how I had things laid out, and I think like it makes sense for the most part to keep it the same way. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna start off with stone, which we have an enormous amount of. Guess I'll just bring shulker boxes over. Wood. Extra filter sticks. Stone. Yeah, we got lots of stone. So this is going to be multi-part trip, which is fine. Skeletron. Ow. But I am super excited to get all my inventory in like one location. Okay, so down here we're going to like, this is where all the stuff filters in when we set the thing. And then we're going to have bulk storage, and I'm going to keep the bulk storage. I guess we're going to start at the very top. So like, when this fills up, we box it up and then put the extra up here, right? And then we have all these extra chests for extra. Or like we can just let it fill up and then we can like box it up and then put it away. Either way, that's the idea here. My cactus farm was pretty wild in season 10. I don't even remember why I had such a big cactus farm. What did we use cactus for? I was looking at that. I was looking at all the little farms that we set up in that underground area. I don't remember why I made such a big cactus farm. Yeah, I remember we made the sugarcane, the cactus, and the bamboo farms. But I don't remember why we made it so big. I guess go big or go home. So I could break this out into like stone bricks and like the second smelted stone, the smooth stone. But is it needed? I don't know. I guess we can do it. So I'd put like stone bricks here. These variants are going to go in this chest. And then we have a partial box, which I guess I can unbox. And put that in here. So then we're also going to need a way for me to know what is in these chests. Oh, I put stone brick here. You know what? That's fine. Then I'll put this stone here. I need to go grab some like item frames. I think we had a bunch that I made because we were going to use it for the storage over here. And then we never used it because it was just like not enough room to actually click the chests. Misc. Yeah, we got some item frames here. Perfect. Shulker boxes. Boom. Boom. Okay, so we had stone. I need cobblestone. And then the 3 other stones. Zoop, zoop, zoop. Perfect. Enough room for all of them. I love it. Weren't those community farms with your neighbors? The iron farm was the community farm. I don't think the other ones were community. Afternoon all, just watching your ads like a good Twitcher, but no, you're not filing taxes yet. What? It's kind of random. Do I put it down here? Do I put them up here on these? I think this is how, actually, I'm going to go over to XP's base. I'm going to go do that. I was watching Jevin last night, and XP invited Jevin to like go look at his base. I'm going to his base to look at it now. I just want to look at what he did to his storage system. Yeah, so he has item frames down here. Do I want to mimic? Oh, he's doing 6. I did 5s. Do I want to do that? I'm just trying to like get a feel for how this would be. I could also put these like on the top chest, which I would never really be clicking on the face. I'd probably be clicking down here anyway. But then it's like, okay, stone. Yeah, maybe we'll do it on the top chests. Wait, how do I get out of here? Up here. I can't do my taxes until I get all my tax forms, and usually companies wait until the last minute. They have until like the end of January to get them to you, I think. Yeah, I think we're just gonna put them up here. Less floor clutter. Hypno with Hermit does server own. Yes. Stone, blah, 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 blah. Your English is bad, sorry. That's fine. I just don't understand what you're saying. Are you asking who owns the server? Azuma pays Azuma, like it's under Azuma's name, I think, but like we all split the cost. So like technically we all own it. But on paper, I guess you could say Azuma does, since he's the one that actually has the lease or whatever the paperwork is from the hosting company. I am almost feeling like I should combine stone brick and this smooth stone together and then like have each of these three be its own chest. Because then we could have those three here, the stone brick and the smooth stone, and then the stone. But wait a second, where's cobblestone fitting in this? Hold on. No, I think... Maybe I keep the stone bricks together. Man, that makes me kind of want to just keep everything. Yeah, okay. So we do all three of these stones into here, then cobblestone, then the three other stones. Yep, okay. That's what we're doing. I was gonna like spread these out, but like I'm not gonna be making a lot of these. Okay, all right. So the question is, I guess we're just gonna do andesite, granite, then diorite. Like sure. You always hate organizing items for redstone storage stuff. One time you spent 2 hours deciding the arrangement and you forgot to put wood in one of the chests. Oh no. All right, so andesite. This one's going to be cobblestone. Cobblestone. This stuff is heading over here. And this, oh, I don't get room. This stuff is heading over here as well. So I feel like I should box up like these other variants. I don't know. Or maybe I just keep it down here in the lower half. Something like that, and then stone bricks like that. And these bits we can keep down here as well. Maybe something like that. I don't know. I guess it's not super important. Now, one thing that is nice, though, is I'm going to be able to reclaim some of these shulker boxes that I have. Like, we have these things boxed up. Like, these smaller things boxed up just because we didn't have enough room in our other storage. But I can, like, reclaim this one, spread that out, and then just keep the one shulker. So I needed a stone block. Okay, so those are 5 stone chests. So, andesite. This one is granite. Granite or granite, everybody? I've always heard it as granite, but I have heard some Brits say granite. All right, so we got the stones figured out. I guess I can place these item filters. Or item filters? Item frames. I'm gonna place these. Whoa. Hello? Alright. And then I only got 3 remaining. So I need 10, 11, 12 more. Let's go make 12 more. Of course I plan on improving lighting. We only have light on the floor and we don't have any walls. Like, it's all coming. This isn't the final design. Stick. Leather. Guess I need more stick. I think that was more than what I needed. I think I needed 12. Having 16 is fine though. Oh, let me grab some more rockets while we are here. Hey, Leslie. Have I ever met XB in real life? I have not. XB might actually be an AI. We don't know. For that matter, Etho could be an AI and so could Azuma. You don't know. How's the bamboo farm going on? It was going pretty good. I didn't AFK like all yesterday, just for a few hours. So we have like a little bit. A little over 9 stacks. Nothing too crazy, but it is working. Hypno, are you AI? I might be. Maybe Azuma doesn't own the server. He's in the server. This is true. You guys don't know. There's no way to prove it one way or the other. Item frames. I'm getting distracted here. All right. You watched back the yesterday's stream. You're not sure if the site was already talked about, but the empty space in the ceiling between the floors, you could try and make farms like extra big melon pumpkin farms. Yeah, I mean that's kind of the idea. Honestly, I'm just gonna free cam it. This space here between the floor, I'm almost thinking like we could have piping and stuff. Like maybe we move our villager farms over, for instance. Where is it? You can't really see it. But like these farms with the village in here that are automatically grabbing stuff, we could have like mine carts underneath, like picking up the items instead of it tossing it to another villager, for instance, or an allay or something like that drops it off into a chest. And then like the piping for that can be in this section. It's kind of like your wiring maintenance hidden area. Yep. I mean, we could just put hidden farms in there, but I think it's more interesting if you see the farms, but like the item negotiation management, all that stuff is like kind of hidden away.
Resubscribed for 100 months. Happy New Year to everyone. 100 months to go.
Yo, Nemo, welcome back, dude. Thank you for the 100 months. Yeah, so for instance, if I had this on the second floor, this bit of redstone right here would be poking into that maintenance area and you never see it and it wouldn't like be a big deal, right? Yeah, so that's kind of what the idea is with that space up there. Yeah, 100 months, man. That's a lot. Thanks so much for your long-term support. Okay, so we got stone taken care of. Let's see what else is on the list here. Looks like sand, gravel, clay, deep slate. All right, let's start grabbing some of these things. Yep. Gravel, sand, glass is just going to go in there as well. And then clay, I got to make a second trip. All right. Sand or gravel first? I guess I'll do gravel. It really matters, not a whole lot. Sand. Which is going to include glass, sandstone. You say put wood close to cobble and stone because you use them a lot? Clay, dirt and grass. I think this is all going to go into one chest. I mean, full brighted to make it a little bit easier to see on stream. Yeah, clay. Could do brick, clay, clay block, maybe a clay ball. I mean, we can use items. I think that's fine. Now, do I put... Nah, you know what? I don't think I put clay before dirt. I think... Oop. Yeah. I feel like dirt is more commonly used than clay, so that should be first. And then we can put clay after. Clay. Although, like, one space difference really doesn't make a whole lot of difference. Okay. These item frames I'm going to put back in the misc. I don't need any more of them. Deep sleep. All right. I'm just looking at my reference image here. I originally had tough, like, pretty early on in this chain before, but, like, I don't really use a lot of tough, so I don't think I'm going to be doing that. I almost feel like I should have put deep slate right here and then, like, scooched everything over. Like, if I'm going to make the change, I got to do it now before I start messing with the filters, because I haven't actually, like, we haven't messed with the filters back there, and that's going to be annoying trying to swap after you do that bit. Yeah, maybe I should put deep slate and scooch everything else over. Shoot. Okay, well, let me empty out my inventory here. I should have spent a little bit more time off camera, like, figuring this out. The amount of time I spent off camera figuring this out right now is close to not a lot. So we want to move our dirts over. Get in there. Grass. Turn grass. Okay, so then sand and gravel. Oops. Hey. Alright. And then we'll put deep slate here. Ah. There we go. I think that's making sense so far. Doing this is the worst, but when it's done, is it good? I agree. Like, once you figure out where all your items go and you get a place for everything, and then you can just dump it in your chest, press a button, and everything just gets sorted in their place, you never really have to do any further inventory management. It just feels real good. I also had rooted dirt. Oh, I guess it's just regular dirt. So what else am I missing here? So we got the stones, sand, gravel. So I don't have a spot for tough. I don't have a spot for dripstone. Both of those, like, I don't use a lot. And then netherrack. Yeah, tough. Tough, dripstone, netherrack. Let's take care of those next. And the netherrack is just going to be like any of the nether stuff. The whole nether situation. So tough, I actually have a bit. I'll just bring a little bit so we can set up part of it, and I'll bring the rest later. Nether stuff. Nether rack. Oh, blackstone. Blackstone should probably get its own chest as well. Okay. So what was it? Nether rack. Dripstone was the other thing. And then do I give like basalt its own chest as well? Maybe I should just have a whole nether section. I don't know. Just kind of thinking. Beep, beep, beep. All right. Oop, I fall. Okay. So tough is kind of like not used a whole lot, but I kind of want it close to the start. Maybe we'll just put tough like here. Dripstone is also something I don't use a whole lot. Blackstone is something I'm using more frequently. Blackstone. Netherrack. Okay, so what are we gonna put there? Am I missing anything else from my current list? No. Let's see what else we got. We can grab some of the other tough and bring that over. Not enough variants of basalt for its own chest should stick with nether stuff, you think? I guess we could put obsidian, but how much obsidian am I gonna get? I don't know. Soul sand? That could just go in the nether chest, though. Gold ore. This should just go in the ores chest. I guess same for... You know, I kind of want to keep gilded blackstone because I'm not going to use that as ore. I'm only ever going to use it as decoration. I don't think I'm ever going to use the nether gold ore as decoration. Same with nether quartz. Although we could have, I mean, quartz kind of feel like all of this stuff just feels like it just goes in a blanket nether chest, right? Like, I don't see myself ever getting so much glowstone that I want that completely separated. Probably not. Probably the same with basalt, same with nether bricks. Like, I don't know, man. Like, there's just so much stuff here. Let me just grab tough. Yeah, am I ever going to get enough quartz where I think it necessitates its own chest? I mean, maybe, but... I waste so much food just smacking my head into that wall. Or I guess in the back of the stair. Alright, that's the last of the tough. Let me grab some nether stuff to bring that over as well. Blackstone, I guess, is fine. Alright. Alright, so Blackstone, tough. There's more Blackstone. Quartz. I'm just gonna give it its own chest. It's gonna happen. I don't know if we're ever gonna need that. That might just be kind of a waste, but that's next to the nether stuff. I think that's fine. All right, let's see what else we got here. Okay, so moving on. I think end stuff is the next. If somebody said we could boop these signs, or like get rid of these labels. Deep slate. Gotta bring the rest of that over. Nether stuff. We can bring the rest of that over. Dirt grass is done, right? Yeah. Gravel, sand, clay. This is all done. Dripstone's done. Tough is done. Okay. So nether stuffs. This is going to include nether bricks, crying obsidian, glowstone, gilded blackstone. It's over here. Yeah, soul sand, I guess, just gonna go in here, and then deep slate. Wait, where's my deep slate? Over here. Those guys. Okay. Okay. That was everything? Yeah. Let's go grab some more stuff. End stuff. Although I don't really have a whole lot of stuff that goes in the end stuff. Don't even have regular end stone for that matter. Amethyst? That's fine. We can have an amethyst chest. Villager blocks make sense. We can't really do beds, but we can do like these things. Redstone rails. We could do a food chest. That's gonna be a never-ending thing, though. Just so many different food types. Oh man, tools. Yeah, like when we get down into the weeds, like these kinds of things, it's like, where do these go? I don't know. Like, how do I sort that? All right, let's just take care of these two. Next week, Hightail comes out. As far as I understand, that's only going to be like a creative mode thing. It'll be interesting for a little bit, I guess. That's Enrod. So, smooth with salt, does that go in the nether chest or does that go in the amethyst chest for the geode? Was one shulker not tough that you put in a netherrack chest? I think this goes in nether. You just hit 800,000 channel points? Nice. Yeah, so one of these shulkers was basalt and the other one was netherrack in the nether chest. End stone, I guess. Okay. So in the last season, I had Prismarine followed by ice, and I have neither of those blocks right now. I don't know if I leave space or if I don't know if I'm ever going to use those blocks. I think we just move into wood at this point. You just joined. Are we making a storage room? Well, we already made the storage. We are setting up like where items are going to go, and then we actually have to set the filters for those items. So essentially, yes, but also no, but yes, but kind of no. Was this the one? So oak. I think I had spruce. I don't really have very much spruce though. Kitty! Wait, where's... Oh, I have 4 cats over here and I still need more? Do I have another boat that I can put Kitty in? I just want enough cats so like it stops spawning more. And I don't have like random cats around the base. I guess I could have made a boat since I had all my wood over there. I thought I might have had more boats over here. I guess not. Where's my crafting table? Oh, I left it downstairs by the iron farm. The filter broke in the iron farm. I was looking at this before the stream. I'm assuming somehow like a stick went down down here. I don't know. Somehow like these filters are all messed up. So I swapped this out with filter stick. Anyway. There's a lot of iron backed up and I need to craft those into iron blocks. Okay, there's the kitty. So I need to make a boat. And preferably get kitty up against the wall. Just go in one direction. Go into that corner, please. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. You're doing good. You're doing good, cat. Yeah, 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 yeah. All right, we'll just put a boat here, and then I'll just scooch him around the other way. Yeah, that's right. You're going back. Into the boat, into the boat, into the boat, into the boat. No! Yeah, that's right. Turn around. Into the boat, 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 into the boat. Dang it. I don't know if that's going to make any difference, maybe. Get into the boat, get into it. Oh, get off the glass! You're getting paw prints everywhere, cat. Maybe make more than one boat. Look. Oh, oh, oh! Boom, baby! Easy. Easy, first try. Is Max jealous you paying so much attention to other cats? No. I don't think so. Maybe. Maybe he's secretly plotting my demise for doing that. I don't know. Okay, so I put plank here, but then I put log here. I do have a spruce log. Okay. I don't have very much spruce is the problem. I don't have any birch. That was the next log. Do I have dark oak? Yeah, I have dark oak. Dark oak. We might go chop down a birch tree here in a little bit just so I have it. The jungle? A cha-cha? Cha-cha-cha-cha-cha. That is not a cha-cha. Oh, I was hearing the villagers stomp around. I was like, I don't know. I heard some stomping around. I was like, what is even happening? Oh, I do have birch, actually. I didn't think I did. Okay. Birch. Then mangrove, which I don't have any. And then we also have this new wood, which we didn't have before either. There's cherry, which I don't have. Cherry, then bamboo. And then there's the netherwoods. Creaking Heart actually goes with this. Jungle Sign. Ladder stick, leaves, jungle leaves. Yeah, I don't know like what we do with the basic sticks and stuff. Do I just put that into like the oak chest? Is this our default other random wood types? Maybe? I don't know. Oh yeah, I know like there's the cherry nearby. I just don't have any at the moment. I've just never grabbed any. Okay, so we need cherry and mangrove. And then the netherwoods. gonna leave my cherries alone. There's this little patch. That might be part of Corrales' area, actually. I know Etho's got some cherries there. I'd rather just take from, like, a place that nobody has claim to. Maybe we'll just chop down one of these ones. I thought there was like another patch of cherries nearby that was like unclaimed, but now that I'm looking, I'm not seeing it. Okay, maybe I'll just take one of these right here. Yo, where's the logs? Goodness. There's a cherry hill next to Mumbo's place. Oh no, we're fine. We're fine. Yeah, I'm just gonna harvest this particular one. Good looking out though. Yo, this is dropping so many saplings. Jeez. Guess I don't need to wait for this all to despawn. Horsey. We should probably grab some of these too. Pink petals. Can you bone meal these things to make more? I don't remember how those work. I guess it doesn't really matter. We got enough. Eat there. Man, so many saplings off that tree. You think you can? Yeah. There's nothing else cherry related, right? The leaves, the wood, the petals, saplings. I think that's it. And then like the variants of the wood that you can make. Okay, I think we're good. Yeah, I mean everything that you can make with the cherry wood. There's another cat. How many cat? Okay. I'm gonna have so many like unclaimed cats and boats. How big is the pyramid? It's big. Get in the boat, 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 get in the boat. No! Kitty. Let me try that. I think it was over 100 blocks when I originally did it before I decided that I was going to put this last floor on. There we go. So what is it? It is from... What direction is this? So 1195 to 1333. That makes it 138, I guess. First pop-up shop, cats for sale. Dude, I could make HermitCraft's first pet store.
Nas just resubscribed for 43 months. Loving the base build this season. Thanks for all you do.
Yo, FDNars, welcome back, dude. Thank you so much for the 43 months. Glad you're enjoying the build. It's a big build, so it's taken a while. You think the number of cats to fill mob cap for them in what qualifies as a village is something like 10? Well, there's 4 different villages down here, right? Each one of these guys are like their own separate village. There's a certain amount of cats per, like, that these guys could see nearby, and they're like, okay, we're not going to spawn anymore. The problem is I have all the cats over there in that corner, which might be out of range of this village right here. So these guys are like, we don't have enough cats within range, so they're spawning more. So I need to move those cats like down here on top of these pumpkins or somewhere where like all 4 of these villages can see them. Is pretty much what I need to do. I don't know what the range is that they look to see if there's any cats before they spawn them. But yeah, I just need to move them closer most likely. Anyway, it shouldn't need to be that many as long as they're within range of all the villages. Hey Hypno, how you doing? How's the bamboo? The bamboo's good. I didn't do a lot of AFKing. We got a little over 9 stacks of blocks, of bamboo blocks, so. Yeah, I was trying a bunch of things last season, Razzle. We did have one bouncing on a lead. Now we can bounce a boat full of cats on a lead. All right, what are we doing here? We were doing with Cherry, and Cherry was going to go after Mangrove. I guess it doesn't really matter those orders. We have an empty spot here. This was going to be, I think that was the Mangrove. And then I put this here. Maybe I move this. So Mangrove and Cherry. And then we have bamboo, and then I need netherwoods, which I don't think I have any. Let me just verify that was the last of the woods. Yeah. All right, let's go grab a little bit of netherwood. How can you improve your creativity in Minecraft? Well, I would suggest watching people's Let's Plays and get ideas, inspiration from what they're doing. Maybe try to imitate what they are doing. And if you do that enough, it might spark something where you just are comfortable with building and knowing what you want to build. But I don't know. Like, I still struggle with trying to be creative myself. You might look at what I'm doing like, wow, he's got all this stuff figured out. Like, this guy knows what he's doing. But honestly, I don't know what I'm doing at all. I just hope what I build looks good and, like, people don't flame me. Here. I should have brought a hoe with me. You just came off vacation, looking forward to the next vacation. Man, there is stone directly above me here. Let me just F4? Ooh. Making a bridge. I misplaced a few air blocks. Dang it, I hate when I do that. I need shears. You can't get this without shears, right? Oh, you can. Never mind. Don't need shears. Shears are for noobs. Bacon. Okay, I don't think there's any other bits of the red biome that I'm missing. Well, I guess I'm missing this stuff. Alright. There's a blue one here. Okay, so now we need to go to blue biome. Where be blue biome? Uh-oh. Somebody like blocked this off for some reason, I don't know why. Blue biome. Yeah, I have a hole back at the base, I just don't want to go back for it. And we're not like harvesting an enormous amount, we're just collecting some things. I'm gonna go this way. I don't know if blue biome is over here or not. We need the warped. How's my elytra? Ooh. Elytra's looking a little sketch. Are we gonna be able to make it? I hope so. I guess I do have a backup in my ender chest. I want to say blue biome. Now you're nervous. Don't be nervous. I'm not nervous. I'm about as nervous as thinking that my axe is about to break right now. Lots of red biome. Where's the blue? It's right by magma cube. I'm just gonna fly over large lava lakes with my elytra low on durability. What's the worst that could happen? Nothing bad has ever happened to anybody doing that. Yeah, I don't know where the blue biomes are. I think we gotta go this way. How low's my elytra? It's about a third remaining. $127. Okay, so I'm gonna try going south next, but I'm just gonna go repair real quick. There's an Azuma nearby. Exactly, TVX. You look for something, it's never there. You don't need it, you find it all the time. That's how it always works, guaranteed. Oh, I only had one rocket left. Is there an ender chest in here? Don't see one. Let's go to the end. Oh. I wonder if Azuma will know that I'm right behind him.
Oh my god, can you imagine if I was just hanging out here in the end and like another hermit was here and they started talking or something?
Yeah,
that'd be really weird.
That'd be really weird.
Oh my god.
Oh!
Look, see? What just happened?
Hey Azuma, how you
Also,
doing?
did you just look behind you as well and be like, whoa?
Yeah, that's why I said whoa. I looked behind us. I thought like there's like Matica going on or something. I didn't know what I was looking at.
Yeah, that's wild. That's water, right?
It looks like water, yeah.
That's pretty impressive.
Yeah,
Do you know who
Cubs.
did this?
I think it's Cub, right?
Yeah, it's got to be Cub.
Yeah.
Pretty wild.
You coming to do a little bit of repairing, or what are you up to?
Yeah, I was gonna repair some tools.
I just need to repair my elytra real quick.
Oh, go right ahead, my dude.
All right, thank you.
Ahead.
Yeah. Just
I won't steal any of this precious XP.
the XP that's just already here that somebody left behind.
Yeah, how many times have you been here and like there's so many balls, you just stand there and you get what you need and then you're like, well, I'm done.
I do that all the time. I figure it just makes it easier for the next person. All right, that's all I needed.
I like it. You got what you needed.
Yeah. Here, you can have some. You can share my XP.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
I need it. I don't think I'm actually getting any.
Oh no!
You took it all, Hypno.
Sorry. Hey, I tried.
Oh, you did.
All right. Well, enjoy your repairing. I'll catch you later, dude.
It's a very enjoyable activity.
I'm sure it is.
See you around.
Yeah.
Dude.
See ya. Yeah, this is crazy looking. What the heck? Cub has been a madman. Guys, here's a question for you. Dude, that rendering looks so weird. Why is it doing that? That's weird. So mobs are now based on the player instead of like global, right? So each player can have an 80 mob cap, I think, or whatever it is. So like me being here doesn't affect Azuma repairing. If I was a standover by Azuma, would that double the amount of Endermen that were in the farm so like he could kill monsters faster? Is that how that works? I actually don't know. Or is there like a local cap where you can only have up to 80 mobs in like a certain location? Do we got any like knowledgeable Minecraft peoples? I just want to get this all rendered in so I can see this with Voxy from a distance. You feel like there is a local cap? Multiple hermits at a mob farm speeding up spawns. Yeah, that's what I was kind of like alluding to. Is that a thing? I don't know. I don't think I've ever tried like boosting rates by having multiple hermits in a certain spot. But if you could do that, that sounds pretty amazing. Okay. I'm gonna look down, but I'm actually gonna go into free cam. Yeah, the water curtain is definitely a different feel. So what did he do down here? Oh, I see. He like brought this out, so the water, okay. I almost thought this was like extending out at an angle. That might look cool. I don't know, but I like what he's done here. It's good. I like it. I wonder if he's got any other plans for like underneath, or if the water curtain's just kind of like to block the view of the original island. I don't know. Whoop, wrong button. Anyway, well done, Cub. Well done. I like it. He said he was to block the view? According to the wiki, no, you won't increase his spawns by standing next to him while he grinds XP. Oh, that's too bad. But then we could have like multiple farms then, right? Multiple XP. Yeah, that's a lot of block placing the Cub's been doing. It's crazy. All right, I guess we can go drop off the red netherwood and then go and try and find the blue stuff. I guess this is gonna go here. Now, do I keep Crimson Nylium here, or do I put this in the nether chest? I think that should... Yeah, man, I don't know. I think this goes in the nether chest. Because you don't actually get it from those trees, but you need it to grow those trees on, so... I think I'll just leave it here. How does he get all the end stone? He's just gone out into the end islands and just done a whole bunch of mining. The guy's a madman. I do have the warped fungus. Can you grow this? Doesn't this need to be on the blue soil to grow? Or can you grow this on the red soil? And then... How do I get more? You get it by bone mealing the nylium, right? It's been a minute since I've done the nether stuff. Yeah, I still need to get the blue nylium, though, is the deal. So we're going to head back and find a warp force so I can get some of the blue nylium. Or warped, or whatever they're called. I don't know. Bring a hoe with me. It's fine. Like, we're not gathering too much of this stuff. I just need enough so I can set a filter and just have a few pieces. You know what I mean? So, yeah, it would be ideal to have the hoe, I agree, but it's whatever. We still need to find the biome to begin with. Where? There we go. Alright, so we're gonna try going south. South. Aha! Right there. Literally right there. I don't know if I've ever gone this way. Voxy says I haven't. This is kind of like a chungus tree right here. What the heck? Is somebody like growing these here, or is this just a weird thing? As you said, shears and hoes are for noobs. I did say that. Yeah, there's like a bunch of trees in one. What? I feel like I'm destroying somebody's base or something. This just feels weird. Why is the music making this so intense? Spooky nether noises. No, have you ever quit a game out of anger? Yes. Well, maybe not anger, actually, maybe frustration. I mean, they can be kind of tied together. They're almost the same emotion. But I've never been, like, angry where I threw my controller and, like, start swearing and all this kind of stuff. You quit Minecraft out of anger? That sucks. I mean, yeah, there's times where, like, things don't go your way. I get it. You quit a game out of anger and 5 minutes later you start playing again? Hey, Sebez. Alright, so we want to grab some of this stuff. I don't have any of the... Yeah, somebody else has been over here grabbing the nether stuff. I need the vine. I need the vine and I need the... Not hyphae. Or are they hyphae? I don't know. I need the blue mushroom. Oh, somebody... Maybe this was like somebody's farming area. I don't know. I mean, it looks like just plain nether to me, so it's whatever. I'm gonna go over here. This looks like pristine, untouched. Oh, there's a red biome. Where's our vines? I see. Well, here's some. Let's go grab these. I got 2? Where'd the rest of them go? Do you need to, like, get this with silk touched to, like, have it drop every time? Maybe. I don't know. Weird. Alright, where's the little blue mushrooms? Not cool, dude. Not cool. Where's the blue mushrooms, though? What is this I'm looking at? Oh, is this another portal? Oh, don't look at the Enderman. I forget, do these have chests too? Maybe no chest on this one? I don't know. Unless? I'm bored. Let's move on. Let's find our blue mushrooms. Get out of here. Maybe there's a chest there and somebody already got it. I don't know. There's red. There's a couple blue down there. I think that's about all we need. I don't think there's any other bits that I'm missing here. I ran past several. Well, it happens, I guess. We got him, though. We're good. Boop. Oh, boop. There we go. Still no gas head. Where's my gas head? Hey, Leslie, thank you for the 100 bits. Thanks, Leslie. Hypno, did you know the nether is full of lava? I didn't know that. Thanks for letting me know. Muxie's so cute. I agree. Those are the best looking bits. I still believe that. You know, there was a point in time when they were like adding new bit things all the time. I don't remember the last time I saw a new bit variant. I guess they kind of got bored of them. I don't know. You missed the Muxie Cup? Yeah, they decided to stop supporting the Muxie Cup. They got rid of it. I don't know. Where am I going? I need to go this way. All right, blue. Blue. So now the important question is, where does shroom lights go? Is that another? We just put all these things together? I don't know. Magma block? Soul sand? I mean, I don't know if we're ever going to get enough of any of these particular things where they necessitate their own chests is the biggest issue. Like, obviously, I'd like to have them have their own place, but, like, how many of any of these are we ever going to get? I don't know. You think you would have a light box? I can see that. I mean, I can always remove glowstone and shroomlights from this filter later and then, like, add it to a frog light one down at the end or something, right? That's not a big deal. Okay, so we got... I guess I can put one of these up here. So I am missing mangrove. Is that the only wood that I'm missing? Just mangrove? I know it's kind of hard to see. Is there any other wood types? That's 12. There's 12 spaces here. Okay. Pretty sure there's a mangrove by the witch farm to the north. I'm also pretty sure Skiz is selling some, but I don't really want to buy any, to be honest. If I start building out of it, yeah, maybe, but like just for setting up a filter, I'm not going to spend money. That's what I just said, J-Mills. That's what I just said. I could ask him for some pieces, or I could just take about 30 seconds, fly over to the mangrove biome, and just chop down some mangroves. Is that a trader llama? Yeah, you tell that zombie llama. Uh-oh. Who wins? Is it the llama or the zombie? Guys, this is intense. That zombie's got some mangrove in his hand. Get him! Get him! Oh no! I don't think the llama's gonna win. No, llama, why? I should help out? It's just a traitor llama? Alright. I'll just move away from these zombies that are like tracking me. I'll just chop down a tree over here. Oh, this is kind of annoying. It's got like random logs all throughout the canopy here. Oh, the propagoules, right. Gotta get these. And vines. Where does vines go? Do those go in the jungle? Does that go in the mangrove? Does vines go in their own chest? I feel like vines are a jungle thing. Also, I don't have mud. Let's grab a little bit of this while we're here. Hey, slime. Oh boy, spider. Oh, I need the roots too, don't I? I heard you trying to sneak up on me through the grass, ding guy. It's dangerous out here. Well. Thanks, Creeper. You actually helped me a little bit there. Oh, yeah, I'll just leave this here. I'm not trying to collect every piece of mud. Anything else? We got the leaves. We got... Oh, I think that was a frog I just heard. I think we got everything for the mangrove. Might as well grab a few more of these while we were here. You can't bone meal lily pads to make more, can you? That's kind of a shame. You can just craft the muddy mangrove roots, right? I have mud and I have mangrove roots. I think you can also... Isn't there like a waterlogged version of this? Or you just can waterlog them? Yeah, so that's just the other... The different variants. Podzol? What about Podzol? That was a thing Beef and I did back... What was that? Was that season 8? The Grass Wars, or was that season 9? I don't remember now. Was that season 7? Goodness, all the seasons are running together. Oak. Mangrove. Boop, boop, boop. So mud, I'm gonna put in the dirt chest. I feel mangrove leaves and propagule. Dirt. So the other dirt that I'm missing is the rooted dirt, which isn't a big deal. Like I don't need every piece, and I don't have to set up every filter for everything they could potentially have. But if we're going out and farming something and the material I don't have is right there, might as well grab it. Okay, so all of our woods are taken care of. So then we went into redstone and then bones and wool. Let's go. The redstone thing is going to be annoying since I don't have like a redstone box. I don't have a lot of the components. So I have to like make everything. So we can like work on refining the redstone filter when I make my fully done up redstone box. Lily pads. Dirt. No, I should put that away. Okay. What did I say? Bones? I think the bone block represented all the mob drops, actually. So I think we're on mob drops right now. Yeah, it was like hostile and then passive is what I did. So all of this needs to come with. Oh, what did I do there? That's weird. Okay. Put sticks in there. That's not... I mean, they drop off witches, but I'm going to put that in like the wood chest, I think. And then... Do we have one for passive? Yeah, we have one for passive mobs versus... No, I think that was just for wool itself. Okay. And then this box too. String. Okay. Whoa, that's my face. I mean, I should just make that opening a 3x3 for now until I figure out the door situation. Instead of like trying to go through a little 2x1 all the time, but can't be bothered. So bone block, I mean, I guess I could use, since we're not doing full blocks, I could use like gunpowder or ender pearls to like represent hostile mob drops. I'll do ender pearls. It's kind of like a big, bright thing. Or do I do gunpowder? I guess I could also do slime ball. I think gunpowder represents mob drops more than an ender pearl, honestly. Okay, we'll do that, and then wool. Now, here's a question, chat. If I'm putting wool in this chest, do I put wool, all the different colors, and string? Since string turns into wool? Or do I just do wool and I put string in the mob drop? I don't know. I don't know. Mob drop, mob drop, mob drop. Yes, do string with wool. String and mob drop, mob drop. Seems like the majority of people want mob drop. That makes sense. String goes in the mob drop. Oh my god. Dirt over here. Let's put that away. Okay. Nope. Do I put glass bottles in the mob drop, or do I put that in the sand with glass? All my glass and sand is going to be here. Do I put glass bottles here, or does that go in mob drop? Since those come from witches. Sand for sure. All right. It doesn't make a difference to me. I'll just learn where it goes. Okay, so sugar. Sugar mob drop, or sugar go in like the plants with like sugar cane? I mean, judging by your other responses, I guess it all goes into the sugar cane, but okay. Okay. Where did I put plants? So we had concrete, villager drops, then plants. Concrete, villager drops, plants. So I'll just signify right now with sugar, even though I'll probably change that to something else, like wheat or something, probably. Okay. Now I could also do like passive mob versus hostile mob. I don't know if it's worth doing that. Probably not, honestly. I mean, the only problem is we just get a lot of different things in one chest. I guess I can sort these out later and like add another chest down at the end. It's not much further from here to there as it would be from like here to there. We'll just leave it as it is and we can refine this later. White wool. Okay, and these boxes are now empty. Carrots. Oh, I put my carrots in here? Oh, dude, thank you. So after that we had concrete and then villager. We don't have any concrete right now, and I don't know if I'm ever going to use concrete this season. But I feel like I should still make a concrete chest because I might later on for some reason use concrete. I don't know. Monster heads, there's just so many of them. We can't really do a filter for these. We can do a filter for like the most common ones, I guess, but I feel like this is just, it goes into the default sort, and then I'll just box it up with the rest of them in the monster head chest later. Or just leave it in the default sort. It's like, whatever. Villager blocks. Beds can't go in there automatically, but I can still keep them in the chest manually. Oh, wait. I haven't done redstone. Did I leave a space for redstone? Ah. Now you need to know what's in the weird stuff? I'm sorry, I can't let you know that. It's a secret. Yeah, I didn't put a spot there for redstone. So this all needs to shift over by one. Well, from here. No, from here over. I mean, I guess I can put redstone over here. It's not a big deal. Yeah, so after the wool, I'll just make this my redstone. I don't have any redstone on me to signify that. So redstone, concrete, villager. So we just scooch this over by one. Villager stuff. Stonecutter? What's a good villager block representation item? Composter works for now. A villager head? True, true. Good idea. All right, let's go grab what little redstone stuff we have. Get that space filled before I like forget it again. I think I actually might have a villager head. Do I? Oh no, I haven't killed any villagers. I've killed a zombie villager. Yeah, I think we'll just leave it as it is for now. Villager blocks. So that's cleared redstone. Oh, it's clear redstone. And then I guess rails. Do rails and redstone go in the same box or do they go separate? Because I feel like they're very similar. Same as redstone? Alright, let me go grab the rails and we'll put them over. Same unless you plan on building a railroad? I might, you don't know. Maybe I do. You got a problem with that? I'm here for it. Man, I really wish you could do something cool with railroads, like minecart trains and things like that in vanilla. That'd be super neat. Alright. Maybe I'll end up moving like the rail stuff up into like its own chest or something and keep the redstone components together. I don't know. All right. So bee stuff, horsey stuff, these are things that can't get sorted. Same with heads. Potions, not really, not with what we're doing because these don't stack. Like you can sort potions by having a filter into like, it just wouldn't work with our current sorting system. Like, so we can't really do that. Miscellaneous. I guess villager block. We have a spot for these. Do name tags go with villager stuff? I kind of feel like they do a little bit. Anything else in here villager related? That goes into our other chest. Bookshelves. Are these villager related? I feel like they... I feel like I would look for them in the villager stuff. TNT, does that go in the mob drop stuff? Fire charge does. I'm gonna put TNT in the mob drop stuff. Anything else in here? These technically are mob drops, the leads, since you get them from the Trader Llamas. I mean, you can craft them, but they drop off the Trader Llamas, right? Yeah, so the ominous bottles, these, I think they do stack. Yeah, they do stack. I don't know if I want to sort those or not. I probably don't. Anvils are probably going to go into the villager stuff. But man, there's just like so many random items here. I don't know where to like put these things. The ominous bottles by villager stuff. Yeah, you can't sort. Yeah, the unstackable things you just can't sort. So the weird stuff, we had things like more music discs. Lodestone, like where does that go? Is that nether stuff? I don't know. Like those are so expensive. Am I ever gonna have so many that I want to sort them? Flint, that was, I guess flint actually goes into the gravel chest. All right, let's just clean up what we got here and then we'll grab another inventory. All right. Redstone. Flint. Did that actually go in there? No. Mob drop. The fire charges do drop off mobs, right? Or am I mistaken? Lodestones are cheaper now. You can make them from stone. Oh, did they change the recipe? Oh. Huh. I didn't realize that they had changed that recipe. Because before that required, wasn't it, was it 1 netherite ingot or was it 8 netherite ingots? It was like a ridiculous, or was it a netherite block? I don't remember. It was like really expensive, whatever it was. It was 1 ingot before? Yeah. It felt very expensive. I bet Tango's happy about that change. They changed it during Pale Garden update, you think? Yeah, that was kind of the time where I was taking a little bit of a break from vanilla. All right, no, mob drops. So mob drop. Name tag is villager, 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 villager. I'm not sure if anvils actually are villager, but it feels like villager. Glass bottles.
False Symmetry raided my stream with 457 viewers.
Hey, False, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, people from False's stream. We are doing inventory sorting, everybody's favorite Minecraft activity. Chat, where do I put the fire charges? Yeah, hey, thanks, False. Thanks for the raid. Welcome everybody in. Fire charge you get from bartering piglins. So, like, I'm not going to make an entire sort specifically for fire charges. So, if we were going to put this somewhere, like, where would we put that? Enjoy, catch you later. All right, well, catch you later, False. Yeah, the iron farm's still running. I just saw a golem a little bit ago. I think mob drops. I feel like mob drops make sense for it too. But it doesn't technically drop off a mob, so. Okay. Let us go grab some more stoof. Dyes? No, I think plant stuff is what we're moving next. Plants. Let's fill up these shulkers and move plant stuff over. Plant stuff. What are these? Just bulk flowers. Bulk flowers. All right. Into the pyramid we go once again. The belly of the beast. All right, so plants. I think we're going to use this one, right? But I wanted to change what we are representing it by. I think I'll just use wheat. Or actually, no. I think sugarcane is probably a better representation. If I put wheat there, like I could also use wheat as like a food chest. So maybe we just do sugarcane. I think that's fine. So then we got extra stuff. And then all these boxes need to get emptied. Oh, I have rockets in there. Just kind of eyeballing these things before I just like scroll them all in, all willy-nilly like. Carrot, that's fine. Paper, sugarcane makes sense. I like it. Like I saw. All right. You usually put poppy? I mean, I do have a poppy, but I'm like turning basically all my poppies into bone meal at the moment, so I don't know. And it makes sense either way. We could also use a moss block, I suppose. That's fine. I'm good with that. Okay. So we have that done, villager done, food done. We don't have any concrete. That's what this space right here is for. Oh, I guess I did have a moss-specific chest previously. I don't know if we need a moss-specific chest, but I'm down with doing it. Like, I mean, we put all the azalea stuff in there, right? I'm fine with that. We can just move this out and have less things in this one specific chest. Any other moss-related items? I think we're good. Moss. Moss. I think that's good. Then we had... We had this. I don't know why I put it down here, but this is fine. Okay, so we don't need to worry about that one. The next one I had is honey. Honey. We don't really have any honey, but I do have beehives. Bee nest. Make sure you enunciate your words when you say bee nest. Otherwise, people might think you say something else. Bee nest. This one. So all of our bee-related things are going to here. Obviously, we can't sort on these because these are non-stackable. But like honey blocks, honeycomb, things like that, I guess. It's just gonna go in there. You never thought of that before? Now it's all you ever think about? Yeah, I was talking about bee nests in a previous season. I think last season. I don't remember. And people are like saying, what did you say? What are you talking about? Yeah, turns out you have to enunciate your words. Otherwise, people think you say something you don't say. So I think we're about done. So we have like ores remaining. Ores remaining. So bee stuff, that's done. We have dyes. I guess we can represent that actually with the dye itself. So we can do that. So we'll do dyes. This stuff is non-stackable, so that doesn't matter. Lodestone might actually go in the stone chest. Records are non-stackable. These things... Potions are non-stackable. We still need a spot for food, miscellaneous, enchanted books non-stackable, tools non-stackable. So really, we have food remaining. Plants we just did. Food and ores. And I guess valuables, but ores. Lodestone, you normally do stone or redstone with compass. Have you done a lodestone to a compass before? I've never personally done that, but I know that you like shift right click on a lodestone and the compass then points to it. All right, ores. I think I need to shulker box these. Shulker box. And coal. Valuables I'll come back for on another trip. All right. Now, do I just like put ores all the way down at the very end and just leave space up ahead, or do I put ores right here and then we keep expanding? I don't know. I kind of feel like ores just go at the end, but then again, we could also put like some other non-stackable things down here. So what did we have? We had like the horse stuff. We had tools, records. Maybe this last section right here will just be for like non-stackable things for the most part. Maybe I'll put ores here. That way, like, if we want to break some things out, we still got a little bit of space. We also have dyes. Dyes. Okay. Ores. Obviously, we're going to use a deep slate diamond. Obviously. Guess I'll keep coal boxed up. Yep. Okay, so lodestone. All right. I love that coal stash. I need to break it apart. My coal box, my torch box, getting a little sparse on coal. 1 block plus 33. Not gonna do it right now, but I need to do it. Let's see here. So we have, I guess valuables is the last. Or we could do like raw ore next to the ore and then do the valuable after. I don't know. Ores. Valuable. Yeah, so like we could have these blocks in the next chest, like these things and these, and then keep like the nuggets and the smelted items in its own separate. That might be the way to go. Oh, copper. I think copper deserves its own chest as well. So it'll probably go the ores, and then to the right of that, we'll have the raw ores. To the right of that, copper, and then to the right of that, we'd have our valuables. Right? Makes sense. I like it. So I need to box these up. So let's actually kind of box these up in a way that I want to sort. I think that's actually good for this. For now. And then... Oh, I have amethyst here as well. Did I put quartz in its own chest already? I don't remember if I did. I think I did. Sticky situation. I did? Okay. So these already have their own place to exist. And then copper. Copper. Okay. Valuables. Boop. Boop. So this whole site is now clear. Then we got food to go, and then a whole bunch of like random things and a lot of non-stackable things. You gotta go pick up your mom. Have a good rest of the stream. All right, we'll catch you later. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good one. Maybe I'll put copper after. Okay. Amethyst. And then quartz. Quartz. All right. So let's do a block of raw iron to represent this, I suppose. Yep, that's good. And then a singular diamond to represent valuables, I suppose. I'll have to go through and sort these chests. I'm not really worried about it right now. I don't keep my items all jumbled up like this. Buttons. Yeah, I need to rename that at some point. Don't care enough right now to do it. Sweet berries. That go in spruce? Or does that go in food? Rose bush. That goes into our plants. I guess we just put that in plants. Moss. 1 honeycomb. Okay. And then copper. Okay, so we got like 3 chests worth of expansion for whatever. Like we want to break this out or something. I don't know. Concrete goes here. I still need to put the woods away. A cha-cha. Jungle. Dark oak. Birch. Alright, put that away, and then oak. Alright. Oh, this got something in it. Jungle. All these are clear now? Yep. I did not skip the jungle sign intentionally. You made your first ever creeper farm? Very excited about it. Sometimes skeletons zombies spawn. You don't know why. Well, the only way to spawn only creepers is to make it 2 blocks tall and then put trap doors on the ceiling. So it's like less than 2 blocks tall. Right? So you must have an actual 2 block tall spot or spots. But as long as there's trap doors above every spawnable spot, every 2 high spawnable spot, it should only be creepers that are allowed to spawn. Use the honeycomb instead of beehive? Oh, true. But I was going to use the honeycomb for the filter. I guess it doesn't matter. No, we got stuck. Rip. They get it? No. Now I got it. Yeah, you can't use buttons. Buttons don't actually affect the... There's like no hitbox to them. You have to use trapdoors. Buttons will only work to like prevent spawning, I think. But like, it doesn't prevent different types of mobs from spawning. You just notice the iron farm in the background. Nice touch. Yeah. So this is our quad iron farm here. Little redstone clock down here sends a redstone pulse every now and then, which retracts this glass and makes the villagers freak out. Should happen any moment now. Sometime today, there we go. Sending a pulse up here. Retracts the glass. The villager's like, no, get away from me, zombie. Then it puts the glass back up so they stop freaking out, stop trying to pathfind. Then we get 4 golems. And then, yeah, the iron's auto-crafted into blocks, and then the poppies are auto-crafted into bone meal and then into bone blocks with a crafter. And then we just been trying to collect cats in these boats so like they stop spawning. Or maybe I'm just a crazy cat lady. I don't know. One of the two. Nothing wrong with that. Meow. Okay, I'm stalling because I don't want to do the filters. I don't like sorting the items into their own chests is cool, but that's like the easy part. Now comes the hard part, and I don't wanna. Where's our villager blocks? Chat, I just don't wanna. We'll do like stone and stuff. I don't know if I'm gonna do this all on stream. We might. I don't know. I am feeling extraordinarily lazy right now. So this turns into a bunch of different things. Chiseled. Stone brick slab. Stair. I might already have some of these. I don't have that for sure. I might have stone stairs. I don't know. I might have that. I definitely have this, but I'm making it anyway. Okay. So all these different things come from stone. I had some of those. So then we have this and this. Does that turn into anything else? No, just a slab. And then lodestone. I think those are all of our different blocks for this chest. Okay. So now the fun bit. We have to come over here and then start putting the... Oh, I didn't bring regular stone with me. Of all the things to forget, I didn't bring regular stone with me. There. All right. Stone. Slab. Stair. Then we got stone brick. Slab. Stair. Wall. Chiseled stone. This type of stone and slab. And then lodestone. So I guess it's not really that big of a deal to do this, but I gotta do that with all of these chests. All right, put all this stuff in here. Press the button. All right, so once all those items actually filter through, they should all be back in the chest. I need to actually get some scaffolding over here. You love this filter? You always use hopper filters, and the thought of using chests never came to mind. Alright, stone. Cobblestone? Are these all the different variants? Is there anything else we can make? Oh, wall. Alright. Cobblestone. Slab. Stair. Wall. 2 down. Alright. Andesites. Oh boy. So andesite, slab, stair, wall, polished, slab, stair. Whoa. Can I just go and grab some scaffolding? I'm gonna do that here in a moment. Andesite. Slab. Stair. Wall. Polished. Slab. Stair. Yep. I don't have any mossy cobble. That is actually something that I didn't consider. Nope, that's just an oversight. We can make some. Couldn't you put both slabs in there? Just have the system pull out one? It would break if I do that. There has to be the exact number of items in there. Pretty sure. Vines must be over in plants? Like a few mossy cobble. Yeah, so the way it works, when the hopper minecart, when this thing deploys a hopper minecart, it's on the rail just long enough that it pulls out 4 items from here. So like 4 of the 5 slots are filled with hopper minecarts. And then it has enough room for 1 spot to like pull out 1 stack, whatever this is. Then when it heads up there, if the item, that partial stack that it pulled out matches the item, it pulls the item out, which retracts the rail, which allows the minecart to go down here, and then enters in that bubble stream, goes up onto the top. It bounces. It's probably easier if I'm actually showing you. So it finds the item in here, it pulls it out. There's an empty space where the item was, right? This rail gets pulled back. The minecart falls down here, goes up the water column. It bounces off this wall on top of this hopper, replacing the item back in the chest. The way this rail gets removed is by that empty space being there. So it has to be the exact amount of items. So like every spot has to have the items. There's got to be one stack in there that's got 5 items and then 3 non-stackables for this to work. So that's why we have the 3 shovels, the stack of 5 next to those shovels, and then everything else is just a singular item. So the minecart comes under here, pulls the one item, leaves an empty spot, which pulls back the rail, makes the minecart fall down. It goes up the water column, comes over here, drops the item back off, which returns the rail. So the next minecart that's coming through doesn't stop here. And then like it comes over and gets destroyed on the lava cauldron, dropping the items here. And then that goes down this way. Yep. So it has to be the exact amount of items in there or it breaks. I gotta figure out where I'm gonna put all these extra shulkers. I guess I can just like set them on the ground for now or something. Let's get them out of my inventory anyway. Okay, so we were messing with mossy cobble. Oh man, there's a bunch of variants. Okay. So we did that. We need stair. And then we need wall. Okay. So mossy, this, that. Is there a tutorial for that farm somewhere? There is, or the storage system somewhere? There is. I don't know where it is off the top of my head. Who was it that built this? Was it Lummy Thief? Loomy Thief? Lummy Thief. I'm looking. There's like some other videos. Actually, no, that's the wrong one. Maybe it's this one? Anyway, go to his channel. There's a few like update videos. It was made for an older version of Minecraft, but it works just fine in this newer one, so we are all good. I did make sure to test it. Okay, so we are now on to granite. Yep, you guys are welcome. Yeah, this is the sorting system I used in the last couple of seasons. It's really good. And I have no reason to like look for anything else because I like this one so much. It just works. It's a lot of setup, but like once you get it set up, it's just messing with the filters and it just works. I'm in the sorting system. I'm gonna get sorted. Did I think about trying the copper golems? I thought about it. But this is much superior. Like golems are good for early game. This is good for the entire game, right? So we have that, and then we have cobbled deep slate. Don't I have cobbled in here a little bit? I have 3. I need like all these different. I don't know what I need and what I don't need. I'm just gonna take everything. So then we got those. We got these. We got stairs. Okay. This. Can't do anything with that. Whew, okay. So we have brick stairs, cracked brick. Does cracked brick have any variants? No. Chiseled deep slate does not either. Polished stair, tile stair. Okay, what else do we need here? Brick slab. Wall. That's it for those variants. Polished deep slate. We need the slab. We have the stair. We need the wall. And then deep slate tile. We have the stair. We need the slab. And we need the wall. I think that's all the different deep slates. Let me just double check. Oh, I don't have these. Anything else in here? I think we got them all now. Okay, I think we're good. Was this the deep slate chest? Deep slate, yep. All right, so we want cobbled deep slate, slab, stair, wall. I'll put the regular deep slate up there. No! Dang it. Oh, I hate this. Okay. That guy. That guy. That guy. That guy. That one. That one. This guy. The wall. Tile. Slab. Stair. Wall. Okay, so I need chiseled deep slate somewhere. Maybe we'll just put these up here. Or I guess I could put them on the bottom row. Chiseled deep slate, cracked deep slate brick. I think those are the... I think that's everything now, right? I think we're good. You've been fighting with copper golems to get them to do basically exactly what you're doing, but they keep breaking your system by putting too many of the same item and overpowering the tile next to draining the filters. Yeah, that's annoying. Like, the copper golems are cool, but I don't know. I feel like this is just better. All right, and then just put all these in there, whatever. Cracked deep slate tiles? Is there cracked deep slate tiles? There's no way to look that up, is there? Won't show here. Yeah, sure enough, you can cook them. So, yeah, cracked deep slate tiles. I definitely need to do more. Hold on a second. Well, first of all, how many variants are there? Is there stairs, slabs, and walls and stuff? Like, what do we got? Oh, there is. You can't do anything with them. Interesting. So it is just the one block. Okay, we're good.
Adam Hacko just resubscribed for 120 months. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh.
Adam Hacko, welcome back. Thank you for the 120 months. That's 10 years? 10 years? Holy. That's a lot of time. Oh yeah, I never did mossy stone brick. We did the mossy stone, but I didn't do, or mossy cobblestone, but I didn't do mossy stone brick. Let's get those. Yeah, I think Adam Hacko is the first 10-year sub. I think you are correct. That is ridiculous. Awesome. Did I had vines in here? I did. I'm still undecided if I put the vines in the plants or I put the vines in the jungle, but I think I'm gonna leave them here. It's also cracked stone brick. True. There's not cracked mossy stone brick, is there? Nope. Cracked stone brick has no other variants. Mossy stone brick, however, we can turn into slab, stair, wall. Okay, so we gotta add those. At some point, I'm gonna follow through and actually get some scaffolding over here so I don't have to keep using rockets. At some point. I guess I'll put that there. I don't know. Doesn't really matter, but it fits with the stone brick, so I might as well keep it on the stone brick line. I could put it down here, but I think I did that with another one, didn't I? Yeah, I put these down here, and I could have put the tile over here. Not that this matters at all for any reason other than I'm just doing it. Okay. Am I trying to convince myself or us with that? I don't know. I'm just talking out loud, thinking things through. All right. So gravel, that's an easy one. Oh, and you know what? No. Let's actually grab scaffolding instead of wasting more rockets. Unnecessarily wasting rockets. I guess I can just put a scaffolding like right here. Trying to see if there's glass here is so hard because I have like the connected textures. I was like, am I gonna fall into that water? It's so hard to see it. Okay. So we have scaffolding so I can actually get back up and down now. So we're doing gravel. I think that's all we need, just those two items. We're doing gravel, and then I was gonna take sand up there, but there's a lot of little things that go with that, so we'll just do this. Gravel. Boom. Boom. Easy. Sand. So we got sand and sandstone. There's a lot of flavors of sandstone. I don't have any of the orange sand. I think I gotta make some more sandstone. All right. Sand, sandstone. Then we got chiseled sandstone, cut sandstone, sandstone slab, cut sandstone slab, sandstone slab, sandstone stair, sandstone wall. Now, do any of these other ones have variants? We already have that. So cut sandstone, regular sandstone. Is there not a regular sandstone slab, or does it have to be cut? Oh, they're right there. Okay, I think that's it, right? I hope. Maybe. Am I missing chiseled stone brick? Maybe. Chiseled stone brick. Nope, we got chiseled stone brick. Okay, so now we have all sorts of dirts. Dirt, grass, mud. What other dirt am I missing? So I know there's the packed mud. There's the rooted dirt. Podzol. XP said there was a mega taiga to the north. And I looked at that and we decided not to do that, but let's just go grab some podzol. Oh wait, is it not? Oh, this doesn't have podzol, does it? Bee, what are you doing up here? Kitty! There's too much wildlife happening up here. Dude, there's an Arctic fox! That's awesome. Anyway. Any podzol? Anybody got any podzolers? Is there podzol over? Is there any other spruce around here? Hello? I guess I could grow a tree and make podzol. I don't see any like easy accessible podzol. All right, we grow a spruce. Coarse dirt. Right, that's the other one. XB said further north? Oh, further north. I did not see his message. Thank you, XB. Like how much further? Look, I only have so much durability on my wings and so many rockets, alright? XB delivers advice as well, he does. We're going as far north as north goes, I guess. Chat? This is far. Was he talking to somebody else? I hope not. Is that spruce over there? This is looking... I'm going northwest? Look, it says north, right? North. North. Oh, we're gonna have to take a pit stop here. Probably no, I couldn't have passed it. Like, we'd see it. It's like a little mini jungle biome here. What is this biome called? Does it show on the screen somewhere anymore? Biome sparse jungle is what it says. I'm looking like towards the bottom of the screen where it used to be, and now it's at the top of the screen. So confusing. All you kids in your newfangled F3 screens, back in my day, we had a whole screen full of garbage, and we knew where everything was, and we liked it. And we had to walk uphill both ways in 6 feet of snow. No, turn that music down, get off my lawn. I see a mountain. Those are spruce trees. Ah. This isn't mega taiga, but it is taiga. we might potentially be in the right general area, the right vicinity. Ooh, you can kind of see like some geodes over there. That's cool looking on the side of the screen. Little purple circles. Okay, so I am seeing... I thought these came with Podzol. Do they not spawn Podzol here anymore? Or is that a different biome? Did we come all the way out here for no reason? That's true. You never said it was close. Where's the Podzol? Found it. I could have just grown a tree and we would have been done by now. I'm taking this. Try and stop me, chat. It's mine. Yeah, these ferns get deleted. I fall down hole. I am probably never going to use this mossy cobblestone ever. But you know what? I'm taking it. Try and stop me. Mine now. Okay. I think we're okay now. Ow, that was a leaf. Oh, there's quartz dirt too, isn't there? True. Oh, that's regular dirt. We need the coarse dirt. Don't need a bunch of this. You can always just make this regular dirt and gravel, but if it's here, might as well. Let's grab a little bit more Podzol. You know, I'm just gonna take this whole little layer. Now what? Yeah, that just happened. Mine. Okay, now we're good. Now I'm out. Coarse dirt is crunchy. It does get soggy though if you put milk on it and let it sit for long enough. I can see my base from here. It's right there. Dude, this Voxy mod is just so crazy that you can like render that far out. Okay, it should be good. I'm gonna step away for just a moment to grab a drink. BRB! All right, I'm back. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I was gone for like forever. I know. I had to stand up, walk 10 feet to the refrigerator, open it up, and then walk back. What's the recommended amount of available RAM to use for streaming? I would say if you got 16, you should probably be good if you're streaming Minecraft. I would imagine. What is this? What is this? XP crafted? You get over here right this instant, mister. I know this was you. You're in big trouble, mister. Someone waxed one of his stairs, classic XP. No, I think he just came over and cleared the wax. Come on, XP would never. Yeah, never. Is it waxed? I don't know. It's not that important to me. If it's waxed, I will just unwax it and AFK, and then I'll be like fine in a couple hours. It's whatever. It's just all good. Right, dirt. We were working on dirt. Put all this stuff away. That is a big emote. A big hip rarest. Okay, stick. Steak. We never want to put filter sticks in the system. I've mentioned this before. If you put filter sticks in your system, you're gonna have a bad time. Mushrooms. Mushroom. Where does scaffolding go? I don't know. Yeah, I guess scaffolding could go into, like, the bamboo wood chest. We could do that. That actually makes kind of sense. We can do that. Dirt. Okay, so we needed dirt. Coarse dirt. Grass. Mud. Grass. What about podzol? Well, I guess I'm still missing rooted dirt. Shoot. All right. We're going to take another quick excursion. We're just going to look for an azalea tree. I see an azalea right here. And underneath this tree should be some rooted dirt. There's a whole mess of it, actually. Don't mind me. I'm just deleting all this rooted dirt. Good enough. Torch. No, that tree's gonna die. No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Is it waxed? No. That would just be plain rude if it was. Oh yeah. Yeah, you used bits before. Rooted dirt. And then mud, grass, podzol. Is there anything else that I'm missing? Chat? Any other types of dirt that I'm missing? A path block, farmland, smooth sandstone. Yeah, mud bricks. Okay. That's true. That should go in here. All right, let me go grab... It's just wheat, isn't it? I thought I was going to make it without taking damage that time. So packed mud is mud plus wheat, and then mud bricks for those. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of this stuff. Okay. Now, do I put muddy mangrove roots in with the dirt, or does that go in with the mangrove? It's like, these are like 50-50. Like, you put them with the mangrove, I'm sure, but... Alright, let's go grab some mud. Mid. All right, so then packed mud. No, we gotta turn them into the bricks and then we can do the thing. So then we got packed mud, mud brick slab, mud brick stair, mud brick wall. Okay. And that's gonna go in the second to last. You just realized for the first time that unlocking emotes with channel points makes them last only for a limited time? Yeah, I think it says that on it, doesn't it? It's not like that's hidden somewhere, I don't think. Is that all of our dirt materials, chat? Why do I feel like there's another grass? Oh, there's mycelium! I was like, I feel like there's another grass block. Do I have enough rockets to get mycelium? Oh, goodness. Goodness gracious! I think unlocking an emo with bits makes it last for 24 hours. I think is how long you unlock them for. I could be wrong, but I think that's what it is. I don't know if I'm actually going to need mycelium for anything, but since I'm over here and I don't want to keep flying over here, man, my base looks so good from here. It's literally the best base you can see from right here. It's literally the best base you can see from this vantage point. Moo. Azuma raid?
Raided my stream with 844 views.
Hey, welcome everybody from Azuma side of things. Hope you guys had a wonderful time over there. We kind of bumped into each other in the end. I assume he was streaming at that point, but yeah. We are in the process of setting up our storage system, our season-long storage system. Automated item sorting, and hopefully the one and only one that we'll have to set up this season. So we're trying to sort, I missed the entry point. We're trying to sort grass, and I was missing mycelium, so we just went over to the Mushroom Island. Where are we at? Right here. And now we can put a mycelium in here, which is going to go right there. Boom. All right. We just throw all these things in here now, and they should get sorted. And it's gone. I love the sorting system. This one's so good. All right, so if we look in the dirt chest here, there's our mycelium coming in. Beautiful. AKA destroying the jungle? Wait, who is destroying the jungle? What are you talking about? If you're talking about me, I would never destroy the jungle. I replant my trees. I don't destroy. I am saving the Minecraft world one tree at a time, okay? So now we got into the brick situation here. The system looks complicated. Yesterday I wasn't destroying the jungle. I was chopping down trees and replanting. I'm a responsible Minecrafter. I'll have you know. Yeah, the storage system is a little complicated. No doubt about it. Uh-huh. So then we got that, this one, that one. We got brick. We have brick. Then we got clay balls and clay. You can't do anything with the clay, can you? No. Okay. And then terracotta might end up going in this chest eventually because that makes sense. Let's get up there. Yeah, I mean, I'm not trying to put every single item that's sortable in right now. Like, if it's easily accessible and we're just missing one or two things, we'll go do it. But I'm not trying to, like, get every item in the game right now to, like, sort everything for forever. We can always add to this as we get items later. That's not a big deal. So for instance, I have a chest over here that needs dyes. I might go make all the dyes because that's not hard to do. But like this one that is for bees, for honeycomb and honey, I don't have honeycomb or honey other than this one singular honeycomb. So I'm not going to go and like set up a bee farm to get that so I can make this filter right this minute. Well, like as we get items, we can add it to the filters. It's not a big deal. Does flower pot stack to 64? I think they do. It's either 16 or 64. I think it's 64. But I don't know if I've ever had a full stack of flower pots before, to be honest. All right, Blackstone's the next one. This one is a complicated one. There's a lot of different flavors of Blackstone. And each of these different flavors has like different components. Okay. Blackstone. So we need the regular Blackstone, and then I think there's like 4 different types to go here. Then polish, and then like 4 types, and then polished stone brick. Then there's the cracked stone brick variant, which I don't think has any. Yeah, that doesn't shift click in there. This one does. Okay, what else do we got? We have the stairs. So there's the polished stair, the brick, the regular. Is there more types of Blackstone than these? Let's go find out. There's the chiseled. What else have we got? Anything else in here? Okay. So Blackstone. So we have the stair. We don't have the slab. Stair. Wall. Okay, so polished. We need the slab. The stair. Already had the stair. And then the wall. And then the brick stair. The brick, we need this. We have the stair, and then we need the wall. Okay, so aside from these, I think this is all the items. Then we have the gilded Blackstone. Oh, I did have chiseled already. These are regular? Okay, I think we're good. Cracked? Did I not put cracked in here? Like cracked polished Blackstone bricks? That doesn't have any flavors, right? We looked? Yeah, there's nothing there. Same with this one? Yeah. Just double check. Blackstone, yep. Okay. So Blackstone. Blackstone slab. Blackstone stair. Blackstone wall. Gilded Blackstone. Polished Blackstone. Slab. Stair. Wall. These guys, one of those, one of these. Then we have the chiseled polish, and then we have the cracked brick, which I'll put here. Okay. So that should be all the different Blackstones. Cool. So now nether. Oh man, this chest. Oh, why? Why? Chat, why? Why does this chest even exist? Okay, how are we gonna divvy this up? So what can we do with netherrack? Nothing. Gotta go have a good stream. All right, Pookie, we'll get it. We'll catch you later. Oh, I have still a filter stick on me. So netherrack, mycelium. I guess I'll kind of like order them like this. Nether bricks, then there's a red nether brick, which we don't have, and then the nether brick, I think, turns into stairs and slabs, does it not? Welp. That, I mean, I guess I'll do... Nah, we'll worry about that if it ever becomes an issue. I'll just add those in there. I'm not going to worry about that right now. Okay, nether brick, glowstone, and dust. I don't have soul soil. This goes over in this chest. What else we got here? Magma block. Obsidian. Shroomlight, I guess I'll put that there. Smooth basalt, and then the other basalts. Let's see. That doesn't turn into anything. What about this one? That turns into the polished. And the polished. Okay, so is that... These are all the different basalt types? I think that's it. I think that's everything. Okay, so that's the nether chest. That is the one next to the blackstone. Do you have basalt pillar? That's this one, yeah? Polished basalt? There's no other types of basalt that you can make in this. How do you make a basalt pillar? Pretty sure that's a mod. Well, you guys can look up how you do it. And then let me know, and then we'll make it happen, potentially. I need soul soil, but that's not like a deal breaker here. So we'll put glowstone. And then with shroomlight, I guess, keep the lights together. Oh no! Dang it. The double click is just so fast for some reason. I don't know why. Crying obsidian, magma block, another brick, basalt, like so, and then soul sand's gotta go somewhere. Let's put soul sand down there, I guess. There's only 3 types of basalt? Okay. Yeah, somebody said basalt pillars, but there's nothing called basalt pillars, so. What's going on? Warning, I might have lost a Zoglin at someone's base. Alright, I guess we're just gonna put this box in here, and that's got another rack. Alright. Quartz. This is an easier one. Oh, but there's different flavors of smooth quartz too, isn't there? And you gotta cook it. Ugh. Let's see. So regular quartz. Oh my goodness. Why is there so many variants? Whoops. Okay, so let's figure this out. So we have chiseled quartz, quartz bricks, quartz pillar, quartz slab, quartz stair. Do any of these other ones turn into something? I don't think so, right? No. And then we got smooth quartz, which turns into stair and slab. We have the slab, so we need a stair. And then we have, oops, we have these. Okay, so I guess that's all the quartz. Why do they make all these different blocks that don't have stair and slab variants? Inquiring minds want to know. Okay, so that should be all the quartz. This is an easy one. There's nothing you can do with dripstone, right? There's no... Just these two? Imagine you could do variants of terracotta. Imagine what you could do with stairs and slabs of concrete. Like, there's a lot of different things. Tough. There's different flavors of tough. Ooh, there's a lot of flavors of tough. Okay, so regular tough, then we got chiseled tough. Wait. Chiseled tough bricks, chiseled tough. Polished tough. Polished tough slab, stair, wall. Let's actually new line this wall. Then we got brick, slab, stair, wall, and then we have regular tough slab and stair. Was there a regular tough wall? There is. Okay. So that should be everything. Tough. Yep, that should be everything. Does it not do the entire stack? Or maybe I'm just used to like shift clicking and that's why. Yeah, you probably can't put the entire stack in there. For some reason I was thinking that it would do the entire stack and I only wanted to do one. But I think that's just because I always shift click when I'm doing it. Okay. Yeah, that's just me being silly. All right. So tough is done. Amethyst, that's a fairly easy one, right? There's only those three. I guess there would be the amethyst buds, but I don't have those. That would be something I'd add later. The cluster. Oh yeah, yeah. So the budding, yeah. Those are things I'll add later if I ever farm a geode. I'm not gonna go out and look for one. It's not worth it. So we got this. And then later on, if I ever go and farm an amethyst geode and get the silk touch variants, I'll add them to the filter. Endstone is one I don't actually have. So I'm putting purpur in here. Like, I only have endstone bricks. We're gonna go to the end. You guys like that flying? Pretty awesome there. I didn't even take any damage. Took damage there, though. And there. Ow, that's my face. Professional. Oh, okay, I don't have water anymore. Guys, did you know if you pour water in the nether, it turns to steam? Okay, so here we are in the end. Okay, here's some endstone. Who would do that? Seriously. 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 I'm shaming them. I don't even know who it is, but shame. 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 Ding ding. Shame. Blame Etho? What, he didn't do the other end? Where these link to? Oh my goodness. Whoa, you can see the end all the way over there. That's cool. Cool. All right, let's get some purple and some endstone. I'm glad I went around the island and voxy that all so we can see it. We're just going to take this one little layer and then we're out of here. We're not going to mine a whole bunch of this endstone. Don't need a whole bunch. Can I do it? 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 I didn't do it. Womp womp. Ah! It was off. It would have been so cool if I like went straight down. I was right above the portal. Can you guys imagine how cool that would have been? Oh, I didn't get the... Oh, you're right. I need to go get Pop Chorus. Dang it. All right, seriously, somebody write a mod where I can turn off right-clicking fireworks on the ground where, like, they turn into an actual firework. Somebody please make that mod. I want an on-off switch, so, like, I never light fireworks. They only get used if I'm using them for flying. I'm actually quite confused why there's XP right here. Is this what we went last time? Whee. And we're back. I forget, you can shoot those, right? Ow. Hey, V9 Jelzing. I don't know how to pronounce your name properly. Hopefully I said it correct. Hello, hello, hello. That should be enough, I think, yeah? I think we're good. Get one piece of endstone for a chorus plant? I mean, I got 50 pieces of endstone, yeah? Oh. We're gonna do it this time. Oh, I made him angry. See you, nerd. All right, is it gonna happen this time? Oh, so close. I was like half a block off. So close. Ow. The mod makes the first island look deceptively close. Let's see here. So yeah, we got end stone, and we can cut this into. Oh, we don't have to smelt this. That's cool. Okay, so we have end stone. Why do I still have netherrack on me? I don't know. So slab, stair, wall, brick. Is there anything else that we can do? I mean, there's the chorus blocks. You have to pop them. Pop, 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 pop. Is that storage system based on someone else's design? It is. If you search Lumi Thief on YouTube, you can find it. Lumi or Lummi? Lummi Thief. Actually, I think it's still on my clipboard. Yeah, it's right there. I've used the same storage system the last few seasons. Maybe even since season 7. I'm not actually sure, but it's good. I like it. All right, so this turns into the per block, which I have. Okay, well, anyway, we got popped chorus. I see that creep. You don't think I saw that creeper up there? I saw that creeper. I see you. Come here. Come here, creeper. What you got? What you got? Nothing. You ain't got nothing. Don't despawn. I want your dust. All right. Where are we at? This one. This one. Okay, so I didn't need to go and grab any purpur, but I did need the chorus fruit. Popped purpur. I mean, end rod. Let's see what we can do on the chisel over here. Stonecutter. By chisel, I mean stonecutter, obviously. So, regular purpur, pillar, slab, stair. Okay, I think that's it. I got a bunch of other random stuff in my inventory. Let's drop that off, and then so we don't get confused, and then we can put that up. Nether rack. All right. This one. That one. Okay, so end stone brick, end stone brick slab, stair, wall, purpur, slab, stair, no purpur wall, and then purpur pillar. Then we have chorus flower, fruit, popped, and then end rod. Is that it? You guys think of anything else? I'm on a quest to draw all the hermits, and you're not sure whether to draw Azuma's skin humanized or not. You already asked him, and he said it was up to you, but it's indecisive and need opinions. I would say just draw it as he looks. I don't know. He looks like a copper golem, or at least he did. I don't know if he still does. I don't remember what his skin is currently. But I'd say draw him as a humanoid copper golem. Oh. Ender pearls, shulker shells. Those are in mob drops. We're talking like blocks. Like if I wanted to go get end-related blocks and items. I don't think there's anything else. I mean, there's like the purple glass you get from the end cities, which doesn't really fit here. That goes in glass because it's purple glass. Dragon head is... Yeah, we could do that, but I'm going to have a chest with specific mob heads since we have the mob head data pack and we're getting a lot of different mob heads. It just makes sense to keep those all together. So the dragon heads are going to be unsorted, but I'm going to put them in the mob head chest. Shulker shells, mob drops. I can see how you could want them there, but I feel like if you do that, then you're going to scatter your mob drops everywhere and it'll just be more confusing than just having one central location for all of your mob drops. Although this is a jumbled mess. We will eventually have like shulkers full of each individual like types and we won't like, yeah, it'll be better with shulkers. And crystals, that's a good valid point. If we ever decide to spawn in the dragon and we have leftovers, I'll take the leftovers and then I will add a filter for that, but I'm not going to go out of my way to make it because that just is something that I feel like it does fit, but I don't feel like that's something that I'm going to use enough where I have to make it right now. You know what I mean? Okay, so this is the one that kind of sucks. Oak wood. Ugh. There's just so... Like, all of the wood ones are going to suck. Actually. Actually? So we have the stripped log, the wood, the regular log. We have the oak wood. We have oak plank. I don't even have oak planks in here. How do I not have oak planks in here? So then we got slab, stair. Do I put button? Because like the plank texture. Fence gates. We're gonna need sticks somewhere. What did I say I needed? I needed the plank. Who did a thing? Is it Buxia? I don't know how to pronounce your name. I'm very sorry. Thank you for the 100 bits. Plank. Okay, so ladder. Sticks. We've done these. Oak shelf. Sign. Trapdoor. We've done these and we've done all this. So I need leaves and saplings. Is that all of our oak related products? Is there more? Bucha. Sorry. I don't know how to pronounce it. Sorry. So much oak stuff, there really is. Door. Yeah, we could add door. That's easy enough to do. Okay, so we got door as well. Okay, I think we're good. I need to move the scaffolding. It's now out of my way to go over here. Let's move the scaffolding. I need to move that back one. Or I can jump every time, I suppose. Pressure plate! You're right, actually. Well... No. Does it go in here? Are there different color wood pressure plates? Or is it just one wooden pressure plate? I'm not actually sure now. If I make pressure plate out of a cha-cha... No, there's different flavors, so it does go in there. Okay. I didn't remember that they added multiple types of pressure plates. Okay. This is gonna be like... Oh, I didn't jump. I said I was gonna jump and then I didn't. This is gonna be like... our blueprint for the other ones. So I think all the other wood types are gonna be very similar to how this one's laid out. So we have the log, the wood, the leaf, the sapling. The stripped log, the stripped wood, the plank, slab, stair. Was there another? What am I thinking of? One of these other ones I did slab, stair, wall. Yeah, there's no oak wall. That's what it was. So then we have fence gate and fence and fence gate, shelf, trap door, door, sign, pressure plate, and buton. Ladder. I guess ladder goes there. Yeah, boats aren't going to go in there. Oh yeah, hanging sign. Man, I'm not going to make a hanging sign for every type of wood. That's going to be one of those things that I'll just add it later. Because I can't imagine I'm going to be making a lot of hanging signs. But if I start, then I can just add it. Why a ladder? Because it looks like oak, like the rest of them, and it's gotta go somewhere. Yeah. Fences instead of walls. I guess that's true. Is a wall like a fence? I guess it is. I never really thought about it, but yeah. I mean, the properties are basically the same. Okay. I think we're good. I think that's everything. I mean, it's not everything, but it's everything I'm doing for it. Then you also got the problem. Oh, did I not put stick in there? Shoot. I had the regular stick on me. We have a regular stick. This is a little confusing. Okay. I think we're good now. So this is going to be where all the regular sticks go, and if we make ladders, they're going to go into here as well. I think that's fine. Imagine the future where we get different colored sticks. Oh boy. I can't wait to do that. Okay, so spruce. I only got planks. I guess I can make like a button. I'm not I feel like I'm just gonna leave this unfiltered because I just have so few of it and I don't want to go and grab stuff for that. Birch. We have a few things here. So I can do the wood, I can do stripped. We can do stripped wood as well. So birch, that wood, that. can turn this into planks. Button, I guess. Pressure plate. I'm just going to go that far. Like, I'm not sure I'm going to be doing anything with birch. It's good enough for now. It's not everything, but it's good enough. And sapling. Okay. Flint's with the gravel. Normally, like, when I'm playing modded Minecraft, I kind of put flint in with, like, my normal smelted items, like iron and gold and things like that. Because it kind of feels like a gem. Whatever. But for this system, it's just going to go in with... Just going to go in with the appropriate... With the gravel. Ooh, what am I? I'm like clicking all weird here. Okay, so we have that, this. I need the stripped versions. Then I'm gonna need planks. Dark oak. Plank, button, pressure plate. We could go further with that, but I'm not sure I'm going to. Again, like, we don't need everything, and if it comes to a point where I feel like I need more, then we can always add filters. Good enough. Alright, so dark oak log, wood, stripped log, stripped wood, plank, pressure plate, button, sapling, leaf. Flint is the hardest for you to categorize. You think it ended up putting it with fighting because flint and steel? Yeah, I mean, flint can go in a lot of places. Like, you get it from gravel, though, so it makes sense to keep it with gravel. But yeah, I can see a whole bunch of different reasons to put it elsewhere. All right. I think that is probably good enough. Yep. Jungle log, wood, stripped log, stripped wood. Whoops. Plank, pressure plate, buton, sign. Where'd I put the sign with the oak one? I put it on this line here. It doesn't really matter, but I'd rather just keep things a little more consistent. Something like that. It might be over one more. I don't know. Alright. Sapling and leaf. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's close enough to the correct spot that if I ever make the door, the fence gate, fences and all that stuff, I'll move it. It's close enough. Cha-cha. So that guy, this guy. Planks, pressure plate, button, strip. All right. Plank, button, pressure plate. I don't have any leaves. No leaves. Yeah. It's not fine. It's not perfect. My OCT. Urgh. Sometimes good enough is good enough. You don't have to be perfect on everything. Okay. Mangrove. By the way, you love the cat emoji for the channel points and subs? Glad you like it, Sumi. Yeah, always come back to it later. Yeah, I don't have to like make these filters perfect right now. I'm just trying to get the base filters done so like I can sort things without pretty much worry of them going to the wrong spot. But like if we need to add filters later, that's always fine. Did I not strip that wood? Or did I not? Oh, it's right there. Sorry, I got confused. So then we have plank, pressure, button. And I don't have any mangrove. Oh, I do. Leaves, sapling, root, muddy. All right, I think that's what we do. Yeah, the max thing was on a web server I no longer have. I let it expire. What? Outside spider. I've been meaning to actually get that hooked back up, but I haven't yet. Spider. Yep. Max is a ragdoll. Yep. He is the fluffiest of the fluffy ragdolls. Max is our life. He certainly is an adorable kitty cat. All right, cherry. So sapling, leaf, pink petals. Now these could also go in with the plants since we have other things, other flowers and stuff that are essentially the same. Like the wildflowers, for instance. But we're going to keep those together with the cherry. Gotta make some executive decisions here. There's no like clear one way to do something. Good enough. Leaves from the vine falling so slow. Okay. This one's got a lot more going on because it's got like its own moss stuff and the creaking heart. So I already got it stripped. And I have the wood. Just need to strip one of those. Okay. What else do we got? Plank. So pressure plate, button. I like this wood variant. I would like to use this in some project. I don't know what yet, though. So then we got moss, carpet, hanging moss. And then creaking heart. I don't know if I'm ever going to get enough where I need a filter for the creaking heart, but I'm just going to put it in there since I'm not using it for anything else. So I'll just be our filter. You just realized, by the way, you think Hypno was the first hermit you ever found on Twitch. Random fact. All right, let's actually put this in the right spot this time. Better. All right, so that's the very first one over here. Or the last one, whichever way your perspective is. This guy. That one. Sapling. Leaf. moss, moss carpet, hanging moss, stripped log, stripped wood, plank, pressure plate, button, creaking heart. Okay. It's all filtered. So bamboo. I need to actually grab some. Do we put loose bamboo in there as well? I think I will. We'll put loose bamboo in there. So we there's a whole bunch of flavors of bamboo. I think there's the stripped. What else do we got with this? So there's the plank. Does that have a button? That does have a button. So I assume there's a pressure plate. But there's no, like, wood. Is this it? Is there more bamboo-related products? Like, I'm sure there's the fence and fence gates and stuff. And doors and all these kinds of things. But am I missing anything, like, obvious? Bamboo mosaic. Is that from the planks or the stripped bamboo? How do you make the mosaic? I don't remember. Mosaic from the plank? That's a crafting table. That's a pressure plate. You guys lied to me. 2 slabs. Aha, I figured it out. I guess that goes down here. Yeah, scaffolding. I think we just do this. And then if we get any more bamboo related products, I will add them. Chat, was he boomering? What do you mean, was I boomering? Did you just call me a boomer? Do you even know who you're talking to right now? Geriatric millennials? All right, so now we got the crimson. All right, wood. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. So then this, that. One of those, one of these. I think that's good enough. So we have the sapling, the leaf, and then other random assorted bits. Okay. What does geriatric mean, by the way? You're not a native speaker? Plank. That, this, and then these guys, I guess we just put down here. One of those. Then I need to strip these. That guy. Plank, pressure plate button. Sapling, whoops, sapling. Oh, I didn't get, oh, I do. I did get the leaves. Twisting vine and roots. I think that's it. Yeah, good enough. Good enough. All right. Mob drops. Ugh. Oh, I don't. Check. Can we just call it good here? Can I just not sort anything else going forward? Okay, I think I'm actually done. Like, seriously, for today, I think I'm done. Ugh. We can save this for another day, but we've been doing a lot of item gathering, filter placing, sorting of items, and item moving. See what pops into the overflow and go from there. Well, I mean, I still gotta like set these filters. I gotta make all of the redstone components. I gotta make a redstone box, so I have all those components too. There's more villager blocks we gotta get. Then there's like, this one's also as bad as like the mob drop one. Moss is fine. These are gonna be annoying to do. Yeah, we'll just save that for next day. Question, what is the turkey platter next to the honeycomb? Oh, that's a turkey platter. Thanksgiving. That is orange dye. They changed the way dyes look, if you didn't know. Yeah, so all the dyes have like a little plate they're sitting on, and now they look like something sitting on a plate, essentially. Yep. Actually, that still looks like the original orange dye, except it's sitting on a plate. I'm pretty sure that looks pretty much the same as it used to, except it's sitting on something now. Or perhaps it's butter. It might be butter. Nuggies on a plate? But like the purple one, for instance, I think that's just a completely different texture. I don't remember what the purple dye used to look like. But like some of the dyes looked really weird from each other, and now they all have a consistent look. So I guess it's cool. But yeah. The purple is just an oval. Right. Now they have a consistent look, which is good. Just gotta get used to the new look. Chat, thanks so much for hanging out, everybody. If you came from Azuma or False, thank you for hanging out this long as well. Leslie, thank you for the bits. If you're new to the channel, hit the follow button to get notified when I go live. We should be back tomorrow to continue on with this. So if like you've been really engrossed on me sorting items, part 2 will be tomorrow. But yeah, we're going to end it here. Thanks so much, everybody. Hope you guys enjoy the stream. I'm going to send you over to Skizzleman for a little bit more HermitCraft action. I'm assuming that's what he's streaming. But anyway, have a good one. Catch you on the next one. Bye, everybody. Bye.